right, ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your beautiful attention, please, it is time to welcome you officially to room 623, Harlem Speakeasy Jazz Club. Go ahead and make some noise if you're feeling good. That's right, Sunday night, holiday weekend. It's so beautiful to see you all here and ready to share your love, which is a good coincidence because this is our house of love, inclusivity, diversity, respect, compassion, and kindness. However you identify and whoever you believe in, you are welcome here, as long as you respect everyone else around you. Does that sound good? Oh, fantastic. We're also a jazz club. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Marcus Goldhaber, your host and MC. It is a pleasure and honor to welcome you here as we start off the new year. We are still a brand new spot, I can say that, although we've now, having just opened the doors in April of 2019, best timing ever, we have now been open consistently for 2 years without having to close our doors, and we're thrilled about that, and it's in large part thanks to you all coming out and supporting live jazz in Harlem. So thank you so much. We appreciate that. We are on a deep and meaningful mission here I'll tell you more about later, but you are all a part of it. Spoiler alert. Okay, I have an incredible band to introduce to you today, led by such a beautiful singer and songwriter. Before I introduce them to you, just a little bit of very exciting housekeeping to get to. Please take a moment, if you haven't already, take out your cell phones and make sure the ringer is turned all the way off. Not on vibrate, but all the way off. That way we can listen enthusiastically and not interrupt any moment at all of beautiful creativity coming our way. Also note your phone has a flash setting. I know you know that. Please make sure the flash is turned off so you can take as much photo and video as you'd like, as long as you remember each of these cats' names so you can tag them obsessively in your regular weekly postings and become super fans of everything they're putting out in the world to make life better for us all. I also want to shout out everyone on our live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, giving us an opportunity to bring a little uptown, out of town, I like to say, and connect with folks on the other side of the planet. That's Earth, if you're keeping score. If you know anyone on the other side, especially New Zealand, Australia, Japan, etc., I know you might know some people in that area of the world. That is getting closer and closer the later we get to jazz brunch time on that side, so it's always nice to connect. Just send those folks over to our website. They can tune in and be remotely part of the fun. Lastly, want to shout out all of our members who are here tonight. We appreciate our members so much, and thank you so much for coming out. Our members, of course, since you asked, what does it mean to become a member? Our members get to come to the club once a month for free, get to bring guests for free, discounts off of everything we sell here. For example, the T-shirts the staff are wearing, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And so you can check out what it means to become a member by just scanning the QR code on your table. There's a tab that says Become a Member. All right, without further ado, it is time to introduce the band. Would you like to meet the band? Yeah. I feel the fervor, but I'm going to need a lot more convincing. Would you like to meet this band? Yeah. That's what I'm talking. Now it sounds like Harlem up in here. Folks, you can make as much noise as you want in this space when you hear something you like, providing that is directed towards the music that's happening up here. If you have to have conversations about the work life, love life, family celebrations, we've got built-in breaks just for you, I promise. We thought of that. All right, so it's time to meet this band. We're going to start on bass. We're so glad to have you back in here, kicking off the new year with us. Please put it together for the one and only Kevin Hailey. I love it, I love it, I love it. Let's turn it up a notch as we welcome back dear friend Tony Romano on guitar. That's right. And this incredible Ginzer out of the Pittsburgh area, for those of you who don't know, this incredible musician is a longtime friend of mine. We hit the scene together on the same time, figuring it all out, and it has been an honor and a privilege to watch you become who you are today and just be on the scene with you and by your side and whenever you need anything. And likewise, I always feel that support too. That's what the scene here is all about. So we're so thrilled to have her here today celebrating all her artistry. You're going to hear a lot of beautiful compositions and including her incredible voice. Please put it together for the one and only Aimée Allen. This is the Aimée Allen Trio live at room 623.
Thank you so much, Marcus. This is a beautiful sight. We're going to dig right in, people. knows whether the horse will drink when it is finally led to water. Nobody knows what their lover will think when she is finally told you love her. But everybody knows you can't hide a shooting star. No matter where you are, a star will glow. And everybody knows you can keep a moth from flame. Though you may call his name, to fire he goes. Nobody knows whether a wound will heal without a trace or leave a scar. Nobody knows whether a love revealed will bring us close or take us far. Everybody knows you can hide a shooting star. No matter where you are, a star will glow. And everybody knows you can keep a moth from flame. Though you may call his name, to fire he goes. Twinkle, twinkle, shooting star, how we're grateful that you are. Whether a wound will heal without a trace or leave a scar. Nobody knows whether a love revealed will bring us close or take us far. Everybody knows you can find a shooting star. No matter where you are, a star will glow. And everybody knows you can keep a moth from flame. Though you may call his name, to fire he goes. Twinkle, twinkle, shooting star, how we're grateful that you are. Thank you all. This is Tony Romano. Yeah. This is Kevin Hailey. Oh, yes. That was a song of mine from my album Wings Uncaged. And we're going to do a few originals tonight and a few standards. We'll sort of go back and forth between the two. And we're just, yeah, thank you so much. I feel warm in here. I like it. You know, it was a little chilly, and then you all arrived, and it got warm. I don't know. I think it's you. So we're going to do a few tunes, and hope you enjoy it. This one makes me think of the great Shirley Horn, because she's the first person I heard sing this tune. One, two. love me, say you will. Let me fly away with you, for your love is like the wind, wild is the wind. Give me more than one caress, satisfy this hungriness. Let the wind throw through your heart. Wild, wild is the wind. You touch me, I hear the sound of mandolins. You kiss me, and with a kiss the world begins. You're spring to me, all things to me. Don't you know your life itself? Like the leaf clings to a tree. Oh, my darling, cling to me, for we're creatures of the wind. Wild is the wind. Your spring to me, all things to me. Don't you know your life itself? Like a leaf clings to a tree. Oh, my darling, cling to me, for we're creatures of the wind. Wild is the wind. Wild is the wind for you. Thank you. It's fun. Let's do this. I was going to skip it, but let's do it. So yeah, these are standards, but some of them are the standards that you never hear, you know? Yes. So we're going to do one of those. This is a Michel Legrand tune. Let someone start believing in you. Let him hold out his hand. Let him touch you and watch what happens. Want someone who can look in your eyes and see into your heart. Let him kiss you and watch what happens. Cold, oh, I can't believe your heart is cold. Just afraid to be broken again. Oh, let someone with a deep love to give that deep love to you. And what magic you'll see. Let someone give his heart, someone who cares like me. Let someone start believing in you. Let him hold out his hand. Let him touch you and watch what happens when someone who can look in your eyes, see into your heart. Let him touch you, watch what happens. Cold, no, I can't believe your heart is cold. Just afraid to be broken again. Oh, let someone with a deep love to give that deep love to you. And what magic you'll see. Let someone give her heart, someone who cares like me. Let someone give her heart, someone who cares like me. Thank you. It's kind of, I know how to pick them, right? Don't I? Right? Okay, this next tune is an original. This is my little prayer to myself and the rest of us that we might think a little more about our planet who has welcomed us so kindly. And sometimes we need to remember to take care of her. So strange, won't it be strange? So strange. Mercury is rising, habitats grow thin. Should be motivating, prospects growing dim. Still we're hesitating. When will we begin? If now's not the time, then the time's when. Oh, when is the time? If not now. 'Cause Earth is waiting to be seen, blue and white and red and green. Can we see her? Can we finally see her? Full spectrum now. She has given everything. When will we give back something? Not deplete her. Isn't it time we gave and stop taking? I know how it feels to be used but never really seen. Might we be her? Maybe our fate is tied to hers now. Though she shines, she's sick, she needs just a little TLC. Can we feed her? Isn't it time we nourished her now? Mercury is rising, habitats grow thin. Should be motivating, prospects growing dim. Still we're hesitating. When will we begin? If now's not the time, then the time's when. When is the time? If not now. Cause Earth is waiting to be seen, blue and white and red and green. Can we see her? Can we finally see her full spectrum now? She has given everything. When will we give back something? Not deplete her. Isn't it time we gave? Stop taking. I know how it feels to be used but never really seen. Might we be her? I think maybe our fate is tied to hers now. though she shines, she's sick, she needs just a little TLC. Can we feed her? Isn't it time we nourished her now? Polar ice caps falling, how will we adapt? Maybe Mars is calling, maybe it's a trap. Could this be the ending? Hoping we can change. If hope's not enough, won't it be strange? So strange, won't it be strange? So strange. If we can't change, oh, time is growing short. Hope is not enough. We've gotta act to change. And we can change, oh, yes, we can change. We can change. Tony Romano and Kevin Hailey. Thank you so much for being here for that original music. Let's see. I think we should do Eden Autumn. I'm going to do another tune of mine. If you've seen me before, you've certainly heard this tune. It's one of my very, very favorite to sing. I wrote it for my nieces and my nephew. And then I had to write another one for the other niece who came after. But we'll do that one later. Forsake the limits that were mine, you make my dreams. Take all these gifts, your head held high, and find your wings for life, all of your life. If ever anything should bid you leave this path, remember all the gifts we gave, and always ask, is this for me? Follow let your hearts take this very first bow. Take these rainbows, spread the colors all around. Take your place, let the sun shine through, let it shine through you. Eden Autumn and Noah too. Wherever you may go, wherever you may stay, however long you rest or work, or laugh or play, however far, and come what may, this is my song for you to take you through the storm. This is my song for you to keep your cold nights warm all of your days. Winters and Mays, oh, let your hearts take this very first bow. Take these rainbows, spread the colors all around. Take your place, let the sun shine through, let it shine through you. Eden, autumn, and Noah too. Wherever you may go, wherever you may stay, however long you rest or work or laugh or play, however far, and come what may, this is my song for you to take you through the storm. This is my song for you to keep your cold nights warm all of your days, winters and Mays. Follow this path and know, no matter where you go, take your place, let the sun shine through. Eden, autumn, Noah too. Take your place, take your place, let the sun shine through you. Eden, autumn, and Noah, take your place, let the sun shine through. Let the sun shine through. Eden, autumn, and Noah too. I meant to say this at another song. Tony Romano has recorded with me. I've not yet had the pleasure of recording with Mr. Hailey, but it will happen. And that song is from my album, Matter of Time. And the song before that, Earth is Waiting, is on my last album, Love and the Catalyst, which was, and Tony's on that recording. And it was nominated for an NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Jazz Album, Vocal, last year. So, just wanted to tell you about that. I have a QR code on the wall over there, so please find me on the interwebs. Find him and him. They're both tagged in my post. And tag us if you have anything you post. And please be my friend. I would love that. Thank you. One, two, wish I knew someone like you could love me. I wish you'd place no one above me. Did I mistake this for a real romance? I wish I knew, but only you can say so. If you don't care, don't let me hope and pray so. Don't lead me on if I'm a fool, just say so. Should I keep dreaming on or just forget you? What shall I do? I wish I knew. I wish I knew someone like you could love me. I wish I knew you'd place no one above me. Did I mistake this for a real romance? Oh, I wish I knew. Only you can say so. If you don't care, why let me hope? Why let me hope and pray? Please don't lead me on if I'm a fool. Just tell me, should I keep dreaming on? Just forget you. What shall I do? I wish I knew. Mistake this for a real romance. I wish I knew, but only you can say so. If you don't care, why let me hope and pray so. Don't lead me on if I'm a fool, just say so. Should I keep dreaming on or just forget you? What shall I do? What shall I do? What shall I do? I wish. What shall I do? Oh, what shall I do? I wish I could know. Can you just tell me? Should I just walk away? What shall I do? Or will you ask me to stay? What shall I do? I wish I knew. We're going to do another one of my tunes. This is another one. If you've seen me, you've probably heard this one before. This is the dark love story of the spider and the fly. Yes. Spider's madly in love. The fly needs some convincing. You get the picture. I don't know if it's politically correct, but it is non-binary. In my web, silken thread all around will glisten and will shine, so you will never mind how lovingly you're bound. In my web, no need to spread your wings, suspended in the air. With me you'll never miss the rush that flying brings. Just say you'll never fly away. All you gotta do is stay my only one. So in love we'll always be in time, we'll agree. Just you, just me, just wait, you'll see. In my web, you'll find I'm kind to you. I'll give you everything. It's all I have to give, and all I have will do. You'll see then how love's its own reward, how letting yourself be entangled and happy will melt every discord. Just say you'll never fly away. Say that you will always stay my only one. So in love will always be in time, you will agree. Just you, just me, just wait, you'll see. my way. You'll never want for love. My ties won't gag and bind. They'll glisten and they'll shine, that you can be sure of. You'll see then how love's its own reward, how letting yourself be entangled and happy will melt every discord. Just say you'll never fly away. Say that you will always stay my only one. Alone, together, intertwined in me, always a friend you'll find. I'm yours, you're mine. So in love we'll always be in time. You will agree, just you, just me. Just wait, you'll see. In my way, in my way, in Thank you. This is Tony Romano, Kevin Hailey. Oh man, thank you guys so much. I always say the audience is part of the show because you bring kind of like exactly. That's what I was about to say. See, this is why you're so good. You guys are like ahead of the curve, you know? You already know what's going on. You're already hip. Well, thank you for bringing your beautiful energy tonight. We're feeling it. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do next? You know what we're going to do? We're going to do Mika's Dream. So Pananica was the baroness. She was the heiress. And she was a great patron of all the jazzmen. So Horace Silver wrote this one. Am I right? Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm correct. Horace Silver wrote this one for her. You can do whatever you want. You got the same. Just do whatever you want. Do whatever intro you want. It is jazz, you know. So there's improv. I threw this one into the set just now. Pananica was speaking to me. She was like, play my song. One, two, A song happy and gay, song that we know the musicians will play. We know, so it would seem, everybody loves Nika's Dream. A song loaded with love, a sweet melody given by angels above. We know, so it would seem, everybody loves Nika's Dream. She had a vision that jazz would one day be the music that's of the future. You see, don't you agree? We'll help to see that that vision will come true, and all the world will be swept by it too. The song is here to stay, my friend. Just wait and see. Visions become a part of jazz history. We know, so it would seem, everybody loves Nika's Dream. Song happy and gay, song that we know the musicians will play. We know, so it would seem, everybody loves Nika's dream. A song loaded with love, a sweet melody given by angels above. We know, so it would seem, everybody loves Nika's dream. She had a vision that jazz would one day be the music that's of the future. You see, don't we agree? We'll help to see that vision will come true, and all the world will be swept by it too. The song is here to stay, my friend. Just wait and see. Visions become a part of jazz history. We know, so it would seem, everybody loves Nika's dream. Everybody loves Nika's dream. Everybody loves Nika's dream. Everybody loves Nika's dream. Thank you. Woo. All right, we're going to do a few more. Let's do Chick Corea. Okay. On this last album, I wanted to pay tribute to one of the truly greats of this contemporary era of jazz, and so I've got a medley, a Chick Corea medley. I shouldn't have given it away. Right? Yes, yes. Did he go? The crystal silence cries. In my dreams I see him still in the crystal silence of the night. Away from life now, all alone I can reflect. I let him slip away from the gate have played if he'd stayed, if he had stayed. Oh, I know these wondrous games that we would have played. As long as time exists, I shall recall the man I knew so well. One day I know in time our path will meet, and then we'll feel the joy we both have known. That I'll love and call my home. Someday you'll look into his eyes, then there'll be no goodbyes, and yesterday will be gone. You'll find yourself on another space, 500 miles high. You'll see just one look and you'll know she's so tender and warm. You'll realize this is love. You'll find yourself on another plane, 500 miles high. Be sure that this love stays so free that it never can die, and realize this is true. Above the skies you will always stay, 500 miles high. You'll see just one look and you'll know he's so tender and warm. You'll recognize this is love. You'll find yourself 500 miles high. 500 miles high. 500 Thank you. Tony Romano. Kevin Hailey. So this is the song for my niece that was born after the other song was written and recorded. Some of you know it. We like to stay up late, the ladies in my family. So myself, my niece Ayla, my mom, we're all described in this next tune. You'll see. Darkness doesn't faze you. The thrills of night amaze you. You see all that you need to in blind defiance. You fly under the radar, the ground you've covered so far. The world is none the wiser. You soar in silence, night owl. Knowing right now is no time for sleeping with critters creeping. Night owl, taking flight now while the world's in slumber. The nights are numbered. You're slower than the fast birds, but you don't know the fast birds. They litter up the daylight while you wait for night. Articulate with less words, you never flew with the herds. But never are you lonely or happy, only wiser. You are wiser. Make a paradise out of time. Slower, in a slower, you fly low and stealthy below the blows and leaves. But you don't know the fast birds. They litter up the daylight while you wait for night. Articulate with less words. You never flew with the herds. But never are you lonely or happy. Only wiser. You are wiser. Make a paradise out of night time. Slower, in a slower, you fly low and stealthy below the boughs and leaves. You prowl as you please, night out. Thank you all so much. Woo, this is fun. We're going to do one more. I want you, though, first to once again put your hands together for the incredible Tony Romano on guitar. And the amazing Kevin Hailey on bass. Find them, seek them out. They play with other fantastic artists. I will be playing with them again. I have some projects coming up with Tony. A trio that I have with Tony and another wonderful bass player was awarded a grant, a new JazzWorks grant by Chamber Music America. So we are in the process of working on this brand new music, and I hope to debut it later this year. So find me, follow me. I can't wait. You know, it's a little vulnerable as an artist to really share like new stuff, but you guys, like I can see you're down. Like I can feel it from you. You guys are in the trenches with us, so. All right. This is Freddie Hubbard. Glowing like the sun, warming everyone, won't you walk with me? Rain and winter snow only help you grow, won't you walk with me? More and more each hour, precious little flower. More and more each hour, precious flower. Dewy morning dawn, pretty petals yawn as you turn to me. Say it, we will grow as the flower grows, ever heavenly. Now delight the sky, let the fragrance fly, sweeter be the wind. Warmer is the spring when you dance and sing. It is spring again. Dance for April showers like a precious flower. More and more each hour, precious little flower. everyone. Precious little flower, precious little flower, dewy morning dawn, flowing everywhere, more and more each hour. More and more each hour, precious little flower. More and more, more and more and more and more, precious little flower. Dewy morning dawn, pretty petals yawn as you turn to me, as you turn to me. Say it, we will grow like the flower grows, like the flower grows. More and more each hour, precious little flower. More and more each hour, precious little flower. Tony Romano, Kevin Hailey, thank you so much. Thank you to everyone at 623. Thank you to the staff, everybody, the sound. Thank you. Thank you, Marcus.
Let's hear it for Aimée Allen, everyone. The beautiful, the wonderful, my dear friend. That was such a beautiful show. Thank you so much. So much fun. Folks, we are just getting started here at Room 623. And if it's your first time here, please make some noise for me right now. Wow. It's like almost everyone. I'm just curious. If you've been here before, make some noise. Anyone have any questions, comments, or complaints? Please see my HR representatives who are sitting at the respective benches. All we do here is laugh, love, and swing the music here. So we appreciate you so much for sharing all the love you've got in your heart and souls. I want to tell you what's coming up here and what we are in the middle of right now. It's a very exciting time for us here. I mentioned we're a brand new spot. And ever since we opened the doors, I've been on a mission to put an upright acoustic piano here in the corner. It's been a most important next step for us, especially after we reopened and after the pandemic and all that kind of stuff started to normalize, whatever that means to you. But it's a tough, obviously, it's a tough mountain to climb because we can't go with, unfortunately, secondhand or used because of all the action that it would get, and it'd be too much to keep the maintenance up and keep it in tune. So put a pin in that thought for a second. And for those of you who don't know, I'm not the owner here. I brought the concept of turning an event space that was being used, a little bit here and there, into a jazz club because I'm a singer and I used to hang out at all these legacy clubs in Harlem that don't exist anymore. How many Harlemites in the house? Make some noise. Harlemites, don't raise your hand. Make some noise. You Harlemites. Yeah, that's what I said. So I'm going to ask, and you know, just if you feel comfortable telling me how many years you've been in Harlem, born and raised, just visiting, passing through, whatever it is, shout it out. How many years?
I was born in Harlem Hospital, 1970.
My man. Okay, so we in the same. You look a lot younger than I do, but we in the same generation. So you remember the clubs that don't exist anymore that I'm talking about: Lenox Lounge, Showman's, all this great, you know, St. Nick's Pub. You know, these clubs. And Aimée, you remember these, and we used to hang out at them till the wee hours, and the immersive nature, and even there was a club downtown we used to hang out called Zinc Bar, which is still there, but it's a different venue, different location, and a different vibe completely. The old one on Houston was like you walk in and it was just like bouncing, and everyone was laughing and loving, and it just
Really small, too.
tiny. This. Yes, and Rick would know. He goes to a lot of the bathrooms in New York. That's actually what brought him here in the first place. So it's true. If you have any questions about New York bathrooms, he's really the go-to for that. It's on the brand. This applause is for you, my dear, and you, sir. Yes, absolutely. All right, our winners. No, just hang tight for me right there. Have a seat on the bench. We'll fill you in later. Don't worry. So, long story longer, I pitched the concept to the owner, Adriane Ferguson, beautiful soul, who used to own Billy's Black. Maybe you remember Billy's Black, and then it became B Squared. Now it's Brunch Harlem, same place upstairs, right? So I pitched the concept of turning this place into a jazz club because I was trying to revitalize that energy and that experience that I had with all these clubs that are no longer here. And then this is all before the pandemic. We saw them closing one after another, and it's been, the landscape up in Harlem has changed. I've been here 24 years, and I've seen it, you know, there's no way to get around this. The people who created the culture in Harlem are no longer able to be in Harlem as much, and that is a shame, and we all need to change that back. And so that's what this is about. We stand on the shoulders of a legacy that started 100 years ago or more now. And it's the Harlem Renaissance, but it's deeper than that. And so those clubs came out of pop culture, came out of the plight of Black Americans, and we need to be able to talk about that. And it's okay, whatever your background is, because we need to learn and we need to not forget and always remember. So this is not a preach moment. Oh, it kind of turned into a preach moment a little bit, but for good reason. And there's a happy ending here. We gave her the pitch, the proof of concept. We did it in March. We opened in April. Like I said, we nailed the timing on that one. We closed down. We reopened. The reason I can say Harlem and you think jazz is because of these legacy clubs that don't exist. So we carry that with us when everything that we do in trying to revitalize and re-energize the jazz scene here in Harlem. And I'm proud to share with all of our Harlem neighbors. Right now, people don't realize there are about 20 venues, jazz, that are presenting and celebrating live jazz in Harlem. They're not all traditional listening rooms like this. In fact, right now we are, until 3 weeks ago, the only traditional jazz club in Harlem. Well, I don't say that proudly, but I am glad that we are here and we're able to be here. I'm also very thrilled to announce, it's not even my announcement to make, but I just love the Harlem neighborhood. Minton's Historic Playhouse is finally reopened. Now, they're in a soft opening right now, so just, you know, they're figuring it out and all that, and there's a new owner in town with it, and I think it's, you know, with a lot of community support and whatnot, I think they're going to be great, and I think it's going to be a beautiful new chapter in the Harlem landscape. But again, I'm not one of those people that's like, no, don't go there, come here. 7 days of the week. Come here, go there, come here, make it a double header. You know, it's all kinds of, Harlem works when Harlem works together, right? Go to the Cotton Club. Go to these places that, you know, frequent the Patrick's Place and Dinosaur, all these places that are, whether they're traditional or not, and feel it, because that's the unique part of Harlem. That's the community. And, you know, again, I love all the clubs downtown, too. It's great. The white tablecloth jazz and a lot of them. It's a little bit more formal. I like to be a little bit more like close, and, you know, that's fine. There's room for everything. But you are all part of this story and contributing to the vibe here that we've been seeking to create space for. So really, deeply from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. I want to remember that pin we put in the story about the piano. Well, we are in the middle of a very exciting crowdfunding campaign because we've only been able to celebrate live jazz 3 nights of the week here, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And we want to expand our programming. We want to feature more artists. We want to expand our outreach so we can tell more and more people about what's happening here. And so we've decided to launch this this crowdfunding campaign about a month ago almost now. It's called Help Keep Jazz Alive in Harlem at Room 623. And as I just mentioned, it doesn't just mean we're only, it's everywhere. You know, we're like I like to think of us as the domino. Like you push us over and we're going to bump into all the other clubs and send you all the other places too. One of our patrons who's been coming to the club and lives nearby loves the concept, loves what we're about, is very excited, been in Harlem for much of his life. And he really wanted to help keep jazz alive in Harlem. Knows the plight, has heard me talk about this for a minute now. And he sent me an email one day and he says, you know, you're still looking for a piano? And I thought, all right, it was going to be someone else with a donation idea for a hand-me-down or a second-hand piano or whatnot. But we check everyone out because you never know. And he responds after I said, yeah, you have something like that. And he said, actually, I was thinking about purchasing a brand new one and giving it to the club. I read that email 18 times. A day until yesterday. I was so inspired and moved by that gesture. We were in talks and figuring out how to make it happen, and so long story, just a little bit longer. But it's a good story. It's a good story. Is it not a good story? Okay. So wait, but it's not over yet. Hold on. Let me get it. I'm almost at the end. And so about 3 weeks ago, I finally got confirmation that the piano is in fact has been purchased. And then, but wait, there's more. Last week, I just got confirmation that it is arriving on Thursday. So. And for all you music aficionados out there, it's going to be a Yamaha U1, which is a beautiful piano. It's going to sound amazing. It's going to treat the artists amazingly well, who will also, in turn, it's going to be a beautiful love story. But that gentleman wouldn't have been so inspired by just hearing me say things and just hearing the music or just having a good drink or just having a good time. It was all working together. And that's what he was responding to, and that's in large part thanks to what you all are putting into the center too. So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for coming out. Now give yourselves a round of applause for being amazing and being a part of our story. Now, if you'd like to continue being a part of helping us keep jazz alive, please do scan this QR code over there at the door that's mounted up there. We also have handy-dandy business cards that we can hand out. I think I have one in my pocket for show and tell. And it's right here, and I'm going to give one right to my Harlemite friend down in the front here. And they're at the bar, too. They're all over the place. And when you're talking to Rick about bathrooms, you can grab one, and he'll tell you all about it. And I didn't mean to set the bar, by the way, at buying us a piano. You can, whatever level of donation is comfortable for you works for us. Again, and if money isn't a thing for you right now, if that's not an option, simply telling your friends about it, telling people you don't know about it, make a video telling folks why it's important to have jazz alive in Harlem, and more importantly about what Room 623 means to you. Post it online, tag us, all the good stuff, you know what to do, and away we'll go, and we'll be around for generations to come in some incarnation or another. I'd like you to also acknowledge your staff tonight, because they know what this story is all about too, and they're here for it. That's Parrish behind the bar, and Xander. Come on out, Xander. Come on, get your bow in here. That's Xander taking care of you. On light, sound, and the live stream is Alan, who's right there behind the bar right now. He likes to be at the bar as much as possible. I don't blame him. And there's a whole other host of folks that are giving the kindness of their heart to help offline and off-site. So just know that when you're navigating through the website or whatever it is you're doing, no one is doing it alone here. And I do want to shout out one very special individual, if I may, who has volunteered to join on, not only as a member, but has become our membership liaison. And we're so thrilled to have her in the house, and she's sitting right over there. And please give a round of applause for Sue, wearing that beautiful fur. So grateful. And that, and I didn't approach Sue, just so you know. Sue came to me and said, I love what's going on here. How can I help? And that's the spirit of the power of the energy that's intangible that you're all part of creating. So that's my spiel. That's my story. I thank you again from the bottom of my heart, and everyone here at Room 623. Have a beautiful rest of your night. If you would like to stick around, we have an incredible show coming up. It's called the Lab Session Jam and Jazz Party, and it's normally hosted by Mimi Jones, who had to take off for tonight because it's Winter Jazz Fest, but it's going to be guest hosted by the one and only Morgan Faw, who just stepped into the room. Morgan Fall. He's got an incredible quintet. I think a bunch of them are in the house right now, but I know Michael Cruz is over there going to be on trumpet. It's going to be an incredible band. The jam session is open and inclusive, and you're all welcome to stick around for it. We only ask a wee $10 for the rest of the night. You can stay until we close, and that's going to be like 11:30 or whatever you say. How about that? But if you do have to head out, thank you so much for being here at Room 623. And all I ask is that if you have any bit of joy in your hearts from being here at the club, please take it with you and give it to someone else. And when you run out, you come back and see us again, and we'll fill you right back up. One more time for Aimée Allen, Tony Romano, and Kevin Hailey. My name is Marcus. Thanks so much for coming out to Room 623, y'all.